All right, so I'm done recording my video or my videos. Eddie's editing them right over here right now. And I want to talk about relationships today, relationships in poker. And the reason why is right now I'm currently coaching around 26 players. And my players range from, as part of a special program, which I'll, uh, I'll explain the details at some other time. But basically, players range from players who've never played like even poker before to people that are playing some of the highest stakes games in the world and some really talented and well-known players. So I see the spectrum, and as a coach, I get a lot of people's stuff. So I'll pick up the phone, and we have one of our sessions or one of our calls, and I'll see that they're really frustrated, or I'll see that they're really angry, and it's different for each person. Some people are frustrated that they made a bad decision. Other people are frustrated that there's bad beats. You really see the spectrum of how people handle poker when you deal with such different skills and professions and ages. It's a fascinating way of it's a fascinating opportunity to see how people think about poker. And the thing I wanted to talk about is relationships, and that is. And they don't necessarily need to be romantic, but like your immediate relationship or your immediate peer group surrounding you. So, for example, if you were younger and you were playing poker, it would be your parents. If you're in a committed relationship with somebody, it would be the relationship between you and that person. And it's how you treat poker, and it's how what's the relationship between that individual and poker. So, for example, one of my coaching in one of my private sessions today, the person's this guy is married, and his wife supports him 100% of the time, right? And she's in the background and she's saying, "Hey Blake, how are you?" And I'm like, "Good, how's everything?" And she's supporting him and she's helping him. And when he's going through, he recently went through a little bit of a downswing, and his wife was there to support him, right? And then I have another private client where his wife is like, she thinks it's gambling. She always kind of throws these jabs. And it's created this dynamic where this guy is like afraid to go home and tell his wife that he lost like one or two buy-ins, because he's always defending his ability to play poker, or his right to play poker, or whatever. And from a coach's perspective, I really think it's important to have supportive people in your life that are supporting no matter what you do, but especially poker, because of all the ups and downs. Like, I know in my relationship, like my girlfriend, who I love, hi, she's probably watching this. She's part of the reason that I'm continuing to play. She's like, "You love poker, you got to play more. You got to play more. You got to make more videos. You got to play more. You got to play more." And to have someone push you in the right direction is so much more helpful than the opposite. And one of my clients, and maybe he'll show this video to his wife when the time is right, I honestly feel that his relationship with his wife and poker is the only real core reason that he's losing money. He's a phenomenal poker player, but that stuff is in his space. And when you sit down and you play poker, you don't want other things you don't want people text messaging you saying, "When are you going to come home? When are you going to leave? When are you going to do all this stuff?" And I really feel that a lot of poker players, and this is really important, those of you watching this, if you're watching my videos, if you're subscribing to School Cards, I know that poker is important to you, right? I know that you treat it, it's way more than just a hobby. And it's important to get your significant other, your wife, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever, parents, it's important to get them on board. And it's important to really let them know how much the game means to you. And the trick really here is, you have to understand that they don't understand the game the way you understand it. So they don't understand the game as like this complicated thing that's not about luck. Some people have these filters or misconceptions about what poker is. And it's your job, essentially, in my opinion, to educate them about the fact that it's not gambling. And it's a game that's rested on a foundation of variance, or a foundation of chance, but over the long run you can make the right decision. And the trick is getting them to kind of like not only support you, but getting them interested in the game as well. And it's really important. I mean, like, I can't tell you, like, some of the calls I've had with people, it's like, "Listen, man," and I'm a straight shooter, right? So like I don't screw around. I go right for it. So I'm on the phone with this guy, and he's like, "You sound upset. Are you upset because of play, or are you upset because you have to go home and tell your wife you lost money?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I just don't want to tell my wife." Like, and that's going to really it's going to be difficult to play really good poker when that's in the background. So, like, if I can give you a homework assignment or I can give you some sort of piece of advice, if you're going to take the game seriously and you're going to turn me down, I hear me in my head. I hear myself talk in his headphones, and I don't like it, so I told him to shut up. Anyways, once again, that's the guy who doesn't know who Doyle Brunson is, Eddie. Yeah, it's important. As my homework assignment to you, if you have someone in your life that doesn't really doesn't respect the fact that you play poker, or doesn't like the fact that you play poker, or maybe believes that you waste your money playing poker. I mean, poker is a lot like, everyone's got their own version of poker, right? So some people will go get their nails done and spend $50 every week doing that. If you add that up, that's like a buy-in. Some people will spend tons of money on golf and golf equipment and all, and that's their thing. Well, poker is a game, and it's an experience that not only do you enjoy, but you could also profit from. And I think that's an amazing thing. And if you explain to your significant others like how valuable that is to you, then it's important. So I think I really want today, as day one of my video every day, I want you to have a sit-down conversation with someone that if there's a conflict there. And listen, the trick is not make them wrong, right? Not to be like, I love this game, why don't you respect me? But that's not the case. Understand that they're viewing it from you differently, and get them on board. Say, listen, this is really important to me, and I want you to support what I'm going through over the next couple of months. In January, I'm going to start playing, higher stakes tournaments. I'm going to start entering the tournament circuit, and I'll have the same conversation with my girlfriend. I know she'll be 100% supportive of me and in that pursuit. And it's so much more helpful when you have someone supporting you, essentially. So yeah, any questions on how to do this or more specific issues that come up, let me know. I know some people are not so open to these kind of discussions in the sense that they just believe poker is gambling, but it's really important to have someone supporting you. And also, don't annoy them. Don't keep coming home and annoying them. Oh, sweetie, I played well. I just got, someone sucked down the turn. Like, no one cares. No one cares about the vernacular. You ever, talk to somebody and they're talking about something they're passionate about, and you're trying to get passionate, but you really don't give a shit, you don't care? That's probably how they're viewing some of your table talk and table discussion and things like that. If you really want to get them to listen to you, you should be educating them. You should be educating them about the game, what bad beats mean, what is the mechanism behind a bad beat, why you're frustrated. Give them more information so there can be relatability in your discussion. Okay? Yeah, that's about it. Any questions, any comments? Once again, I'm doing these videos every single day. I got some other cool stuff. Make sure you head over to schoolcards.com/ shit. I don't know what it is. Check it, Eddie. Go to schoolcards.com/ sign up and see if there's a website there. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I don't know my own. I'm telling you to go something. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's schoolcards.com/ sign up. Enter your email there. I'm also going to be doing something cool. I'm going to be on Twitch every Thursday breaking down tells and doing a bunch of cool stuff. So I'll let you know about that as well. Yeah, thanks again for watching, listening, whatever. Comment below if you have any questions, any comments, any ideas. I need more ideas, guys. I'm going to be doing these videos a lot, so the more ideas, the better. Thank you so much.